Modern MMORPGs are exhausting. Daily quests, battle passes, login rewards. Miss a day, and suddenly you're behind. It's not a game anymore. It's a system designed to keep you trapped. But what if the cure for burnout isn't a new feature? It's going backwards. Today we are diving into a new wave of minimalist and old school inspired MMOs. Realm of Simplicity, Brighter Shores, Highspell, and legends like old school RuneScape and Ultima Online. Are these games the future of MMORPGs, or is just nostalgia in disguise? Right now players are splitting into two groups. Those still chasing efficiency and those quietly stepping away. Because the truth is, modern MMOs aren't built for joy anymore. They are built for attention. And that's where the back in the day spirit games come in. Not bigger, not flashier, just simpler. Let's call it what it is. Modern MMORPGs feel like a second job. Endless checklists, time-gated progression, fear of missing out baked into every system. You don't log in to explore, you log in to keep up, and eventually you stop having fun. Now enter the challengers. Realm of Simplicity strips everything down to its core. No dailies, no pressure, just play. This is a small indie fantasy MMORPG that focuses on keeping things simple and old school. Kind of like stripped down version of classic online RPGs. Here you can find monsters, you got quests, you can explore the world. There are no classes, you don't pick warrior or mage. You become whatever you equip and use. That pure old school MMORPG feel. It's easy to understand gameplay, less complicated systems. Still in early access but shows a lot of promise. Brighter Shores leans into calm, almost meditative progression, focused on discovery instead of obligation. Made by Andrew Grover, one of the OG creators of the RuneScape, still in early access. There you can fight enemies, train skills like fishing, cooking, mining, crafting, explore different locations and complete quests. It's very open-ended, meaning you choose how you play, and you can spend thousands of hours in this game without worrying too much about the progression. Highspell experiments with raw, systems-light design, where mechanics don't overwhelm the experience. You begin as a basic character in a fantasy world. No long tutorials, no hand-holding. You're expected to explore, learn and figure things out yourself. Combat is one of the core parts of the game. Click on enemy to attack. Your character fights automatically. Damage depends on your stats and the gear. You can train things like woodcutting, mining, fishing, cooking, crafting. The higher your level, the better resource you unlock, the more money you can make. It's a grind-heavy system, slow but rewarding over the time. But just as a tourist, I wouldn't spend too much of my time in this game, just based on the issues it's having lately. These games are asking the same question. What happens if we remove the noise? And at first, the answer feels amazing. But here is the twist. This isn't a new idea. It's a return to something we already had. Old school RuneScape thrives on simple systems with a deep mastery. No hand-holding, just long-term goals and player-driven journeys. Ultima Online, one of the original MMORPGs, was pure freedom. No rails, no forced progression, just a world that existed, whether you log in or not. These games didn't need daily quests, because the world itself was the content. So why do these games feel better? Because they respect your time. You can log in or not. You set your own goals. Progress feels earned, not scheduled. There's no artificial urgency, no pressure to optimize every second, and most importantly, no burnout loop. But let's not romanticize it too much. There's a reason modern MMOs evolved the way they did, because simplicity has a downside. It can feel empty. Games like Realm of Simplicity, Brighter Shores, and Highspell sometimes struggle with lack of direction, limited long-term hooks, repetition without evolving systems. Even older titles like Ultima Online could feel aimless if you don't create your own purpose. And that's the key difference. These games don't tell you what to do, they expect you to figure it out. So now we are stuck between two extremes: modern MMOs, deep systems, constant engagement, high burnout. Minimalist, old school MMOs. Freedom, simplicity, but sometimes lack of depth. The perfect MMO? Probably lives somewhere in between. What we're really seeing isn't just a design trend. It's a mindset shift. Players are rejecting the more is more philosophy. They don't want infinity systems. They want meaningful ones. They don't want to feel hooked. They want to feel immersed. And whatever, it's old school RuneScape, Ultima Online, or newer experiments like Brighter Shores, these games are proving something important. You don't need complexity to create engagement. You need freedom. So, can these games cure MMORPG burnout? For some players, yes. They offer something modern games forgot. Space to breathe, space to explore, space to just play. But for others, they might feel too slow, too simple, too empty. And that's the real answer. These games aren't a universal cure. They are an alternative. So now I want to know, are you done with modern MMO systems? Or do you think old school design just can't hold up anymore? And which side are you on? Complexity or simplicity? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into where gaming is heading, hit subscribe and I will see you in the next one. Rams out!